The African Development Bank plans to power up Africa in the next decade. CCTV's Uche Okoronkwo spoke to a representative of the bank for more details on that plan.
ADB is mobilizing public investment, IFIs, grants and loans, mobilizing all the actors. And basically the new energy deal for Africa is to accelerate this path through new instruments and tools, such starting with the Africa 50 initiative to supporting the countries that are investing massively in energy, such as Morocco, where we are now, and other innovations, catalyzing all international, local, regional actors to make sure that African people towards 2020 would have access to energy. And that is part of a bigger plan to improve lives of African people, to transform our continent into an exporter of goods, services, and even brain.
Now, to date, the bank has invested about $12 billion in the agricultural sector. What is your action plan, especially now that Africa's economies are realizing that they have to diversify their economies?
The plan, Feeding Africa plan that the African Development Bank is promoting is not only about mobilizing investment and financial resources. It's about expanding the range of sources and actors, particularly the private sector, into investing in agriculture and more so agribusiness, creating jobs, improving the future, the present and the future through agriculture, which has so far been only a second sector or third in some countries.
Now, Africa's population is set to double in the next couple of decades, and of course with that will come more mouths to feed. Now, what is your outlook in terms of the goals Africa needs to reach in order to feed its population?
The objective is again to get private sector investment, private sector stakeholders, partnerships with technical and financial actors, mobilizing energies, research and development, all the ingredients that were reflected in the discussions today, and bring new actors into investing in agriculture and agribusiness in order to bring sufficient agricultural agri-products to the population and transform Africa not as a continent that has to be fed, but in an exporter, not only feeding Africa, but also making Africa export agri-products.